From the Kiss 92.5 studios in Toronto, Canada.
Are you ready?
Ladies and gentlemen,
This is Roz
Yes.
and Mocha.
it's Roz and Mocha. What's going on?
Hey guys, this is Bruno
This
Mars.
is Selena Gomez.
The Chainsmokers.
Lady Gaga.
Calvin Harris.
Celestia Cara.
This is Ed Sheeran.
You're listening to my boys Roz and Mocha.
Roz and Mocha.
My boys Roz and Mocha.
The Roz and Mocha Show.
Ready to go.
Between Roz and Mocha, who is your favorite?
You guys are so funny, man.
Congratulations, Lisa! Wow!
You just won $1,000.
It's amazing. Y'all just made my entire morning. Keep it up.
You guys are awesome, man.
This is the Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Roz and Mocha's DM Deep Dive. When you have nothing to say, why do you always say it to us?
Hello, Deepa Prashad. Welcome back to the Roz and Mocha Show. How are you?
I'm good. How are you guys?
Good. What do we got in the DMs today, Deepa?
Okay, the first comment comes from Jennifer Graham. This is for Mocha. It says, "Hey Mocha, I'm behind in the podcast, so I just wanted to say I'm so happy for you that you got the intro from Triple H. Had the biggest smile, such a great moment, and I would have choked for sure."
So I got to tell you guys something.
Yeah.
When I did that, when we interviewed Triple H from the WWE, and I did that big intro, right? I started shouting out like all his titles and championship wins and Hall of Fame and all that, right?
Yeah.
So during our interview, I said to him, because we were creeping up on like a month away from WrestleMania weekend,
Right.
because he seemed pretty hype after that, right?
Yeah.
I was like, if you need me for anything WrestleMania weekend, you need someone to do an intro, you need someone to do like something for
Yeah.
WrestleMania
Yeah, I
weekend with that
remember.
type of energy, you let me know and I'll be there.
Yeah.
And he was like, cool, no problem. Guys, I had my hopes up so high.
No.
I honestly thought.
Did you?
I
What did you think he
honestly
was going to do?
thought.
Call and say what? I need you. Like,
Yeah. Yes, I did.
I need you.
Yes.
Yeah.
I thought I was going to get a call from the WWE. Maybe not Triple H,
Yeah.
but from like the offices of.
Oh.
Right? To be like, hey, Triple H really enjoyed the enthusiasm and like the intro.
Yeah.
Want to know if you could do something similar for WrestleMania weekend. And then as we got
And
closer,
they didn't
as we got
call.
closer to WrestleMania weekend, like by
Yeah.
that Thursday
Yeah.
before, I was like, okay, yeah, it's not happening.
Right.
Because even on that Thursday morning, I was holding out. I was like, it's going to happen. Like someone's going to call and they're going to need me like last minute.
Yeah. No, you can't do that. You got to stay away from that. You can never go into a conversation with somebody like that and do the, hey, if you ever need,
Yeah.
or I'm here
I
for
know.
you.
I
They will
know.
never call. And then you get your hopes up because they're like, oh my God, yeah, that's amazing. And you're only doing it to yourself because what are they going to say at that point? No.
Yeah.
I know.
Right? Like he's not
They don't
going to
wanna be rude.
No, they don't want to be rude.
And
Oh.
anytime that we've
And that was a long time. That was like a 2-week lead up, right?
Yeah.
Or like a week and a
So
half.
anytime you checked your phone and it wasn't like the WWE, were you disappointed?
Like it would, like your phone would buzz and you'd be like, "That's it, baby.
Yeah.
That's it. Don't make plans this weekend, Jenna. I'm heading to Florida."
I actually check my DMs to see if I got messages. Yeah,
And also
With Twitter and Instagram.
those DM requests too, right?
Yeah, I'm
Make
like,
sure
oh
it's in
man,
there.
maybe Triple H is going to message me.
Didn't
Or
happen.
any of those times that we've ever interviewed wrestlers and I've done like a similar kind of intro.
Yeah.
In the back of my mind, I'm like, okay, I
gonna
killed
happen.
it. Like that person is now going to go tell Triple H
Right.
or somebody in the WWE, like, yo, you check this guy out, how he does these intros. We should get him on the show.
Yeah.
One of these days it'll happen. But have you...
Deepa, this is the exact wrong thing to say right now.
Why?
Because all you're doing now, he had come to terms with everything. Okay.
Has he though?
This
I
was
don't
this
think
was
he has.
this was Mocha coming to terms. He understood, okay, that it didn't happen. He had grieved. He got over it. He felt embarrassed. He sat by his phone. All this stuff. He's over it now. And you come in with the "it's going to happen
It's
with you one
gonna
day."
happen.
No.
Do you guys really think so?
No.
I think so.
No.
Manifest it. If
No,
you
I don't.
believe
I
it, you
don't.
can achieve
If it does, I would be incredibly happy for you.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, but Deepa, stop with the "it's going to happen
Why
one
do
day."
I have to be negative about it? Why do I? If I believe that it'll happen, it's probably not.
All right, what else we got?
Good for you, Mocha. Keep your dream alive.
Yeah.
The next question is from Mel. Are Maurie and Roz going to carpool again since they are both vaccinated? And why did they carpool anyway? Roz too busy to drive himself to work?
Yes. Yes.
So
yes.
I don't know if you know this, Deepa, but prior to the pandemic, like for the existence of the show, Roz always got a ride from Maury coming into work.
Wait,
every
do you
single
guys
day.
live close to each other?
I mean, at that time of the day, it doesn't take anybody that long to get anywhere.
Okay, so that's a no.
No, but not far. It's like what, 5 minutes on the highway kind of thing?
Okay, so that's not bad.
But I had a truck, but my truck was never in the city. So I would just leave it outside of the city. And
for the longest time, you didn't even have a license.
yeah,
That's why.
and then I would Uber home and I would do all this other stuff. But am I going to start driving in with Maury again? I'm going to say no.
No.
I'm going to say no.
Okay.
Why?
You know, I put a flower on his seat most mornings.
What else do you put on that seat most mornings? I always wondered when I got into Maury's car. You know, normally when you open up somebody's door in the car, the interior light goes on. Yeah. Maury's was always dark when I went to sit down, and I always wondered why. Yeah, I always wondered why. I'm like, why?
Scheming.
I'm like, why do you want me to sit in the dark? What's going on here?
Also, let me see both hands.
But yeah, no. But I think that no, I don't think we're going to go back to carpooling.
Not
again.
at all. Not even
No.
when you're fully vaccinated.
No, I don't think so. I
But
don't think so.
There's a reason you're saying no and you're not telling us.
What do you mean? No, I
likes driving on his own?
I like coming in on my own. I like being able to get home without having to take an Uber.
What if I just show up at your house and flatten your tires?
No.
What?
Oh, wow. Vandalism.
Okay,
That's
and you
mean.
wonder why I don't want
My
to sit in a car with
goodness.
them, right? like you don't want to spend time with me, so I'm going to hurt you.
Yeah.
What kind of way is that to live a life, right?
You're like Mark Wahlberg in Fear.
Because the thing was, is that I would always get a ride in with Maury, but when the show was over, I was on my own, right? Like I had to figure out how to get wherever I had to get to.
You said you've said in previous shows that you like sitting in the back of an Uber because you got work done.
Yeah, but I don't want to do Uber anymore. I may never sit in another Uber again. I may not ever go back to that life.
And if I don't, more flowers, Maury.
And if I don't go back to that life, I don't go back to that life, right? That's the way it's got to be.
Maury had a reality check and he doesn't like it. He's not happy about
Yeah,
it.
no. I think too many things have happened where I'm more comfortable this way.
There.
Yeah.
All right. Well, our DMs are wide open. Deepa is in charge of them. So slide into those DMs and we'll do this again tomorrow.
Roz and Mocha's DM Deep Dive.
Okay, the first comment comes from Kelsey. I was wondering if you guys can start a cooking segment because I always want to try out Roz and Mocha's recipes that they talk about in the podcast, but I can never write them down in time and then forget which podcast the recipes were in. I think this would help a lot of us who constantly drool.
Oh, actually,
Good idea.
you could go through which episode? Can you do a quick search, Shem? We have one episode dedicated to all the times that we've ever talked about food and a lot of the recipes that you.
Do we?
Yeah.
Wow.
We have one podcast with all of that stuff.
Oh, that's such a good idea.
So
That is a good idea. I didn't even know we did that.
Yeah, me neither.
Yeah, I think we did this. We dropped it in like December, maybe
look at
over the
that.
holidays.
What?
Yeah, it was all of our food. Which one?
August 2020.
But would you be open to a cooking show? Like a
Like
series?
a podcast or like a television
no,
show?
like a video series.
Oh God, who has
Yes.
time for that?
You know how much? Yeah, that would be a lot.
No, I don't want to do anything else.
But you could just like film yourself as you're cooking. Be like, hey guys, watch me cook. And then you just.
God, no, because I can't do things like that. I'm incapable of just doing like things like that. Like everything I do has to be a big giant production, right?
Right.
Like I just can't. I don't have it in me to just hold a camera, like a phone, and cook something in the kitchen. You know what I've been really into lately, though?
What?
You know what's better than toasted bread?
What?
Fried bread.
What?
Fried bread.
Yeah. So I get the nonstick pan out. I cover the bottom of it in olive oil.
Yeah.
I heat the olive oil up, and I put whatever bread or bun it is face down in the olive oil. One quick one, and then I flip it over, and then I do the other side, right? And then so while the underside is cooking, salt and pepper on top of the bread, then flip that over and toast the other side. And I'm telling you right now, golden brown fried bread is 1 million times better than toasted bread.
What made you
really good.
think of that? Like, did you see it somewhere, or
No.
it was just like an
And
idea?
people do it. People do it. And the other thing you can do as well is if you take that bread, take a little tiny bit of pesto, right? Little tiny bit of pesto, put that on one side of the bread, okay? And then before it fries, and then stick that down face down in the olive oil and fry that up, and then flip it over, and then on the pesto side, kill it with crushed black pepper. And then cut it, and that will be dipped into a sauce of any kind. The best bread you'll ever have. I don't toast anymore. I don't toast. If I'm doing pasta, I don't toast bread anymore. I only fry bread.
Oh my God.
That sounds amazing.
Yeah. Telling
Wait,
you.
while we're sharing recipes, can I share one of mine?
Of course.
This isn't really a recipe. but I don't know how to preface this.
Yeah. Okay.
It's one of my favorite things to eat.
Yeah.
Is toast bread. This is so
Is
basic.
toast what?
Toast bread with
Yeah.
peanut butter.
Toast and peanut butter. I just came in here with like the most delicious pesto and olive oil and crushed black pepper. And you were like, I got one too, guys. Toast and peanut butter.
Done.
Oh.
So get your toast. You put peanut butter. The other piece of toast on top. Very important. You cut it into a triangle.
Yeah.
Like diagonally.
Okay.
And then you dunk it in tea.
In tea?
Yes, because the bread gets all soft on the outside and the center is crunchy because like the bread is toasted and the peanut butter melts.
But does the tea get oily?
No.
No.
No, because I don't put like butter on the outside. Like this is like straight out of the toaster.
Okay.
I just put the peanut butter in the middle and dunk it in.
Like
It's
that's
so
got to be a
good.
Guyanese. Like
It
I
must
know.
be. It must be.
I don't know. I haven't done the peanut butter thing, but like my family, like growing up, and then I started
Yeah.
doing it. Is
Yeah.
like with buttered toast. You
Oh,
dip
yeah.
it in,
Yeah.
dip it in tea, and
Yeah.
maybe it's like an
Yeah.
English thing
Yeah, I
because
think it is. I think it
all my
is.
family in England does it
Yeah.
as well. But I've never tried the peanut butter one.
You should try
Right.
it.
Deepa coming through with the peanut butter sandwich idea. Hey, guys, we talking about food? I got this thing I do. Okay, bread, right?
All right, one more, Deepa.
Okay, this question comes from Constance. Are Roz, Mocha, and Maury the same as they are on the radio at home? Is Roz all snooty at home? Is Mocha always laughing and loud at home? And is Maury less than 100% at home for real?
Oh. Is Maury less than 100%? Maury, are you less than 100% at home?
Like what does that mean?
Like what? Yeah. What do you think they
Like-
mean by that? Because like
as extra? As he's
No,
on the
I don't take it
show?
as being as extra.
What does it mean? Yeah.
No, I'll tell you the one thing about Maury that I do know about Maury when he's at home, and it's always weird to see, which is when Maury's at home.
I know what you're going to say.
Hold on here. I'm going to write it down.
Okay.
Okay, I'm going to write it down.
Uh-huh.
This is like the newlywed game here.
I've been waiting for this moment.
Okay, so when Maury is at home,
Yes.
the one thing I know about him is, Maury, what would I have said?
That I don't wear my glasses.
Deepa, what did I write down?
Doesn't wear glasses.
Yes, that is the one thing out of the house and on the show.
Yeah.
I've never Maury is always wearing glasses. When Maury gets home, he takes his glasses off.
Oh, interesting.
Why is that?
Why?
I don't
Why
know.
do you not wear your glasses?
Oh, I have I just like things at home to be out of focus.
Right.
Oh, Matthew.
Yes. It's like an Instagram film. Everything is just soft focus, right? But am I the same? Am I the same at home that I am here? I would like to think that I am, but not like just not as much.
Okay.
Well, I still feel the same way about things. Like I don't come on here and try and believe in things or that I don't actually believe in or say things that I would never actually say. But when you're here, it's like everything that is about you is just on 10.
Yeah.
Right? Where I think that when I'm at home, I'm like a 2, but I'm still the same person.
I'd say I'm on the same person
Yeah.
at home as well. Yeah.
Yeah.
What about you at home, Deepa?
I think I'm the exact same at home.
Yeah.
I'm as extra,
Yeah.
which is very annoying. Even I get annoyed with myself sometimes.
You
so.
get annoyed with you.
Oh, of course I do. I'm
you
just
gotta
like,
tell
what?
yourself to simmer down?
Yeah, I do. I'm just like, Jesus, calm down. And then I take a note for myself and I calm down.
Wow. When was the last time you say that you annoyed yourself?
Probably yesterday.
Okay, cool. Yeah. So
Hit
it's
us
a daily.
up.
It's a daily
It's a
thing.
daily
Okay,
thing.
I got you.
Hit us up in the DMs. These are the conversations that happen. Deepa is in charge of our DMs, so whatever you send to us goes to her, and we talk about it on the radio. We will catch you again soon, Deepa. Thank you.
Yes, sounds good.
Roz and Mocha's DM Deep Dive. Things get weird in 3, 2, 1.
Our DMs have been blowing up like crazy, and guess what? Deepa goes through them all.
Yes.
All of them.
One by one.
All of them. Deepa, what do we got today?
Okay, the first comment comes from Timmy. I heard Deepa asking.
Timmy?
Timmy? Wait, why are we reacting to Timmy?
That's a grown person?
Yeah.
Named Timmy?
Yeah.
Okay.
Isn't that a regular name?
At
Do you
some
prefer
point,
Timothy?
Nah, at some point you become Tim.
Yeah.
Oh.
When you say Timmy, I think it's a little kid.
Yeah.
Is it a little kid that
No,
wrote
I
this,
don't
you
think so.
Oh,
It's a fully
grown-ass
grown
man.
adult.
Okay.
Really,
Yes.
huh? Yeah, interesting.
Yeah, so Timmy asked or said, I heard Deepa asking if it was just a brown person thing about not using the dishwasher. Just saying, as a Filipino guy, my parents would deem me lazy for not washing dishes myself. We really just use the dishwasher as a snack drawer.
Okay,
Ours has Doritos.
I'm glad that this came back up because you had said something on one of the Roz and Mocha DM deep dives a little while ago that I was really mad at myself that I didn't ask a follow-up. And now I have the opportunity to. So you had mentioned that at home, your dishwasher is only used as a drying rack.
Yep.
And so what do? You wash all the dishes by hand and then you put them in the dishwasher to just dry?
To just dry. There's like a towel in there. We leave it to dry. Like you leave it open, it airs out, it dries out, and then you just put it away afterwards.
Oh, hold on. So you leave the dishwasher open?
Yeah, like it's
and pulled out?
Yeah, pulled out.
What?
But then do you take them and then just put them away, or do you use that as the cupboard where if you need a mug, you just go to the dishwasher?
Oh, I think it's half and half.
Okay.
Sometimes we will put it away. Otherwise, you'll just pull it straight out of the dishwasher to reuse.
Right.
But then when you're done with that one thing, I guess, because you're not putting a dirty
but why don't you use
plate
the
or cup
dishwasher?
I don't know. I like most people, I don't want to say all brown people, but a lot of brown people that I know, we don't use the dishwasher.
God, that's so weird to me.
And your fiance is the exact same way?
Same.
And you have no intention of using the dishwasher or wanting to?
No intention.
My old man probably worked 3 months worth of nights in overtime to make sure to get my mom her first dishwasher.
Aww,
right?
Really?
And if my old man came home and saw my ma at the sink washing the dishes and then using that thing to just dry them, he would have left us.
Yeah, probably.
Right?
Probably.
Yeah.
I worked too hard.
I will say, my folks, it took a real long time before my folks got their first dishwasher. Yeah.
For me, it's like, okay, you have to use so many dishes before you can get a full load, so it's worthwhile.
Right.
And like by the time I have gotten to that point, I don't have clean dishes. So why not wash it as I use it so that it's ready to use again?
I just got a Costco size delivered from Costco. The dishwasher, not the pucks. What do you call them?
Pods.
The pods.
Yeah.
If I bring one in, will you take it home?
No.
And
No. It's not going to
not
happen.
even just a try.
Don't
just
even waste it on me.
The experience, you and your fiance, the experience of using a dishwasher.
I mean, I can try it.
So you've never opened up a dishwasher and got that hot steam facial?
No, I have not.
Oh,
It's
it's
the
so
I have not.
good.
Yo, you ever do that when you're not wearing a shirt?
Yeah, I love it.
Bruh.
It hits your chest and then you get
my
wet.
God,
Like
yeah.
your chest hair gets a
So
little wet.
nice.
It's nice.
Okay, the next comment comes from Casey and just says, need more info about Roz's makeup routine.
Oh, for God's sake. I don't have my makeup with me today.
Wait, didn't you do a tutorial?
I
on
did.
your
Yeah,
YouTube
go
channel?
Instagram,
go to
right?
Instagram. I did a makeup tutorial on Instagram. My makeup routine is pretty. I've just been going light during COVID because I don't have to actually stand on a television set, so I just do my makeup at home every day.
Where do you start? What do you do?
I do my under eyes and then my eye pits right in here, and then I do like just a little bit of cover up and stuff like that on the parts that are scarred or blotchy. And then you take a sponge and I wet the sponge and then I just smear it all over my face.
Oh, wow.
Right? And
Schmear, what a gross
yeah,
word.
it's such a gross, a disgusting word, right?
Yeah.
It's a disgusting word. Schmear is like one of those like unfortunate words, right? Like I always wonder like what you would do in life if you had a really ugly last name. Like if your last name was Flart, right? would you change it? You know what I mean? Family name and everything, right?
Yeah.
But like there's some people that get saddled with really ugly names like Flart and like how do you meet a woman and then start having conversations about a wedding? Because you know the conversation always happens whether you do or not of whether you're going to take the name or not, right? You can't have that conversation.
No.
Like you
I
can't
would
go
love
through
for
life
you to be Mrs. Flart.
right? Yeah. Like you can't. Yeah, like Mr. and Mrs. Flart doesn't work, right? But anyway, yeah, schmear is disgusting. So then I just do powder.
Okay, so it's simple.
Yeah, but I don't wash it off though. That's my thing with my makeup.
Wait.
I don't wash my makeup off.
Why?
I've never washed my makeup off. Because it's a really stupid reason.
Okay.
It's a really stupid reason. I'm never self-conscious or anything over the fact that I wear makeup. I work on television. I wear makeup as just part of the deal. I never once ever wanted to say the words if I was leaving somewhere, if I was in a rush or something like that, where I had to look at somebody and say, hang on, just give me a second. I got to wash my makeup off. Right?
That's why?
Yeah.
But what if
Isn't that
you're-
weird? That's why. That's why.
But what if you're at home and like you're going to go to bed?
I go to bed.
What?
I go to bed.
His pillowcase is
Yeah,
like
isn't your
full of makeup.
pillowcase?
Okay, everything, the places in the house where I occupy space,
Mm-hmm.
okay, are dirty from my feet, okay, and yellow from my face.
Oh my God.
Okay.
The shock and disgust in
And when
Deepa's face right now.
I used to dye my hair, when I used to have black hair, because I would dye my hair and I would never fully wash it out properly because it was that kind of time. So if you looked at my bed where Catherine and I would sleep, the headboard, we had one of those padded headboards that had material on it.
Oh, yeah.
If you turn the lights on, there was like a big dark gray spot where the back of my head, where the back of my head would go
That's so gross.
from hair dye, that was never properly washed
Would
out.
you lick that to clean it
Shut
too?
your mouth, stop it.
Hit us up in the DMs. Deepa checks them every single day. She's in charge of the DMs, and these are the conversations that we have. Just go search for Roz and Mocha on Google, and you'll find all of our social channels there.
Roz and Mocha's DM Deep Dive.
Hi, how are you?
Welcome back.
Thank you.
Deepa is in charge of all of our DMs, and if you write us anywhere, she will get them. She'll bring them on the show, and we will do this. Deepa, what do we got today?
Okay, so this is a really fun one because I actually had a fan create an animation based on a conversation that we had, and the conversation was about Roz, and the comment was the show should be renamed Old Man Yells at a Cloud. So, okay, if you take a look at my phone, so there you are,
Okay.
yelling at
God.
a cloud.
It's Roz yelling at a
It's
cloud.
literally Roz yelling at a cloud, and it
hold on.
says...
Wait, is he wearing flip-flops?
He's wearing flip-flops, ripped jeans, a scarf. And the caption is, he's yelling at a cloud, and he's saying, "Fluffy and white, how original."
Yo, bang on.
The person literally took time out of their day to make this.
Oh,
And I
facts.
had to show it to you.
Yeah.
That's great.
So what's your reaction to it?
You want to show? You want to see it
I
again?
have
Show him
no-
again.
I have no reaction.
What?
I need to see it again. Actually, let me see it again because I actually think I want that shirt. Yeah, I
Just
definitely.
a nice pink tee.
Yeah, I definitely
pink
want.
scarf?
I definitely want that shirt. I love the creativity. You know me, right? Big fan of creativity.
Yeah.
But again, as I always say with words, pictures hurt.
Oh no! Oh, I thought she made you look nice, like slim and trim
I'm
in
not
it.
that
so.
old. I'm not that old, and I'm not that angry.
Okay, but the best part is there's
The
a follow-
best part?
Oh yeah, there's a follow-up.
Oh.
So okay, her name is Doris. So she sent this animation. I was like, this is amazing. And then she sent a follow-up comment about Roz.
Oh God.
So Doris says, I'm pretty sure Roz is miserable and grumpy because he doesn't eat all day and doesn't get enough sleep. He's hangry and tired, a very bad combo. But Mocha eats and sleeps well, and look how happy he is. I learned this from parenting. Toddlers are grumpy when they're hungry or sleepy. Roz shows all the classic irritable signs.
Listen.
As a sleepy, hungry toddler.
He gets like from old man now to toddler.
No, Doris, listen to me. Mind your business. Mind your business.
She could be onto something.
No, she's not.
Yeah,
If you got
potentially.
more sleep and if you ate more throughout the day.
Oh, just leave me alone. Mind your business, all of you.
What?
All of you, mind your business.
People are just trying to help improve.
That's not. I don't need improving.
That's what you think.
Oh, here we go. Here we go.
All right, what's
I'm
next?
I'm not your project.
We all love you. Okay, the next comment comes
Shows.
from Ellis. The comment is, I need to settle a debate with my fiance.
Okay.
Do men stand or sit when they are wiping their rear end after number 2? My fiance says it's a 50-50 shot, and my mind has been blown. Do 50% of men actually stand?
I met one guy one time who stood while he did it because that's just how he was taught. And
Yeah.
it was the weirdest thing. I'd never seen somebody say that they did that before.
Yeah.
And I don't even know logistically how you would do that. Like, do you turn around and put one foot up on the toilet? Like, what do
Or
you
do you
do?
stand up and like bend over?
Or like
crouch?
What, yeah, I don't know. Like to
no,
me,
this is, wait, like when they're actually pooping?
No, like when they're done.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I was confused.
you think I know somebody that stands to poop?
I don't know. There's some weird people out there.
No.
Perfect. Okay.
No, when you're done.
No, when you're done, when you're cleaning up back there,
Just
right?
to put it out there, sit.
Sit.
I sit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sit.
I don't know anybody who
That stands.
Sit.
to and then wipes.
I do.
proceeds to wipe.
I'm telling you, I heard it, and he had never done. Because I had said I was sitting and wiping, and he was like, "You were what?"
Yeah.
And I was like, "I was sitting and wiping," and he's like, "You sit," and I was like, "Yeah, why? You stand?" And he goes, "Of course." It was
Like,
the
you thought
weirdest thing.
everybody in the world, like every guy in the
He
world
thought
did that?
everybody stood,
Like,
and I
Shem,
don't know
stand
who
or
taught
sit?
him.
You sit, right?
Actually, now that I think about it, I might stand.
What do you
What?
mean? You might?
You think you might?
I think
What
I
do you do?
stand. I think I do my business. Hold on. Let me just reenact it
Yeah.
for myself.
Okay.
Do my business. Yo, I stand. I 100%
Stand?
stand.
No,
I'm
but
dead
you don't like
serious.
stand up. Like, are you on the toilet and then you like lean, you crouch and you're like lean forward,
Hold on,
or do
I-
you fully stand and then?
No, I think it's super weird to sit there and then what do you tuck your hand underneath and what?
Yes.
That's weird.
Maury, hand up,
I
sit or stand. Hand up,
No,
sit
I
or stand.
Yeah, I'm gonna ask Maury next. What do you do?
I 100% stand.
Stand?
Not only do I stand,
Don't.
Yeah,
yes, I stand like this, like if the toilet's here, and I fully turn around and do it.
Me too. I'm just
turn
like Maury.
around?
Like you face
Oh
the
my
toilet?
God.
Do you
I
look
face
at
the
your
toilet.
business?
I'm just like Maury.
What?
What do you face the toilet and look in?
Well, I don't know which way I face. I probably look at the mirror. We have a nice mirror right in my bathroom.
Yeah.
And I just take a look. Yeah.
I
I'm
face
very-
the toilet so I know when I'm throwing it in where it's going.
I'm very confused with this, but like that you don't know your routine. Like you're very confused right now about what you even do in there.
Listen, I'm more concerned that I agree with Maury on something.
Wait, I'm still
By the way,
trying to figure this
Matthew
out.
sits,
Matthew
in case you wanted
sits.
to know.
So it's 50-50 everywhere then. It's
Wow.
50-50 in this room. It's 50-50 in your house.
yeah.
Interesting.
That's
So
I
weird to
thought people
tuck.
who sat were weird.
Yeah, I agree. I can't believe I just said I agree with
I
you.
am shocked.
yeah. I don't even know how you would. I would feel so ashamed if I stood.
Why?
I don't
So
know.
Maury, hold
I
on. So
don't
you
know.
get up from the toilet,
Yeah.
you turn around,
Yeah.
you're facing the toilet,
Yes.
and then
what?
what?
You crouch or you bend over.
No, I stand straight up.
How do you wipe then?
Yeah. How do you wipe then?
I grab the toilet paper.
Yes.
I wrap it around one of my fingers.
Oh my God! No, you don't.
Okay.
A finger?
Okay.
Too risky, too risky. No, we don't need to know anymore.
Okay.
Too risky, too risky.
Okay. No.
Lord.
No.
Okay.
I'm
We're done.
I'm
We're done. We're done with this DM.
I'm-
Find us in the DMs. Our DMs are wide
I'm
open.
done.
Deepa checks them, and then we'll do this again. all right?
Nobody needs to be
Lord.
that clean.
Roz and Mocha's DM Deep Dive. Our DM is where all the weird lives.
All right, Roz, are you ready?
I am ready.
Deepa Prashad is here. Hello, Deepa.
Hello.
What do we got in the DMs today, Deepa?
Okay, the first is a comment from an anonymous person. They said, just wanted to reach out and say how much I love you guys. My mom is in the emergency room and they kicked me out due to COVID. And I cried all the way home till I turned you guys on. You literally made me laugh out loud. Thank you for always being you.
Love it. That's sweet. Thank
Love
you.
that. Love you. Thank you so much for choosing to spend your time with the Roz and Mocha Show.
Okay, the next is a comment from Ryan. I love this one.
Okay.
So it says, hey, sorry, I've got a bunch to say, so apologizing for the long message. First off, I recently found the Roz and Mocha podcast. I travel all over the U.S. as a photographer, mainly horse shows, Western lifestyle, but I do some of everything. Wow. And since I drive so much, I absolutely love listening to the podcast. It is one of the best out there, in my opinion. So funny and just brings pure happiness. I also wanted to refute something Ross said in the podcast.
Can't you say something nice, right? Like here I am thinking that a dream of mine has come true, which is to be popular with cowboy photographers. Right?
You are.
It's a dream come true. Okay.
Yeah.
And it always starts to fall apart. The wheels come off the chuck wagon at some point. Okay, so what's his problem? Okay, what's his problem?
Okay, he says he claims if you're an adult, there is no acceptable reason to be going up and down the stairs sideways. My family and I all ride and show horses, and we wear boots with the spurs on the back at the shows. We all walk up and down the stairs sideways with spurs on. It isn't possible to fit your foot regularly on the stairs going down them. Going up, you can still walk regularly, though.
Okay, I was not talking about people who wear spurs. Right? That's very specific. Very specific.
Like, obviously, if you got spurs on your boots,
Right.
you gotta go. The only option is to walk down sideways.
But you should have clarified in your statement. You needed to exclude people.
That's like saying
asterisks, not for cowboys.
Yeah, no, that's like saying, you know what's really good is just like a nice bike ride down by the lakeshore, and somebody goes, not if you wear a top hat. Right? Well, okay, well, I'm not talking about you. Right?
You have to be inclusive.
Like, I'm never going to be that inclusive when I start including people who wear top hats and wear spurs. Okay? I will never become, I apologize, I will never become that inclusive.
But thank you,
Okay?
Ryan,
Yes.
for spending that much time with the Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
This is something very weird about me, and I'm sure a lot of people did this as a kid, but when you were a kid, would you run up the stairs on all fours?
On all
like
fours?
a creature? Like you just like run.
Oh, yeah, I've done that
right?
before. Yeah.
I still try to do that as an adult.
No,
and
you
it
don't.
It doesn't work.
Have you done that in front of your fiance?
No. In my private time. If I'm alone, I'll give it a go to see if I still got the coordination.
Like
and
bear crawl up the stairs?
Just like bear crawl, but like very quickly.
I would be terrified. That's
doesn't-
one of those kid things that you have to grow out of. And when I say have to grow out of, because you have to, because there will be a time where if you're an adult and you still crawl up the stairs on all fours like a creature, here's the problem with that is one day you are going to be distracted thinking about something else, but also in a hurry, and you're going to do that at work.
What are you talking about?
Right? And you're not going to realize you're doing it until you get to the
Don't
top.
act so surprised. Like, listen, you just admitted to secretly crawling up the stairs like that when your fiance's not at home.
No. You're going to get distracted one day.
Like what? Nobody else does that?
No, you're going to get distracted one day and you're going to do that at work. Not cool. Now you got to get that out of you when you're a kid. You can't. That's kid stuff you can't take into adult life.
I agree with that.
Right?
I agree.
Cannot do it. Like
Maybe
biting
I
your own
shouldn't have
toenails.
shared.
You got to stop that
Ew.
at some point.
Oh, I've never tried that.
No. Did you ever do that when you were a kid?
No,
You
never.
never bit your own toenails when you were a kid?
That's
Oh,
gross.
interesting. Never mind.
You?
Never mind.
That's a yes.
Hit us up in the DMs. These are the conversations that happen. Just find us across all social media, and Deepa will go through them. She's in charge of our DMs, and we'll do this again.
Thanks for listening to the Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Catch the guys live
Weekday mornings from 6 to 10.
on Kiss 92.5
Kiss925.com.
or download the Kiss 92.5 app.